How's it going, everybody? Blake here, coming at you with some movie news, and it's sad news, unfortunately. I'm sure most of you have already heard about it. So, last night, or yesterday, whatever, uh, it was it was confirmed that Melissa Barrera, who plays Samantha Carpenter in Scream 5 and Scream 6, will not return for Scream 7. And as I'm recording this, news also dropped that Jenna Ortega has dropped out. Now, this is a major blow, guys. There's no way to get around this. You know, losing Melissa Barrera was already going to be bad enough for the Scream franchise. But to lose Jenna Ortega, who was arguably the main draw of Scream 6, and no doubt did a lot to carry the movie to over $100 million at the box office, you know, as she's become a pretty big star in her own right, thanks to the success of the Wednesday show on Netflix. So, I don't know if any other cast members are going to drop out, but this is bad. This is really bad. And the reason Melissa Barrera, and that's what I want to talk about most with this video. Melissa Barrera made some comments on her Instagram in regards to the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. And clearly she's in support of the Palestinian people. Honestly, it kind of seems like she's probably more so in support of just ending the war and ending the suffering that both sides are really going through. But regardless, you know, she's within her rights to support whatever she wants to support. And I just don't think that the reasons for her firing are just. Like, I don't think her comments are grounds for her firing. Now, nobody has been able to find where she said things that she was accused of saying, which nobody's really given, you know, an example of what she said that was wrong. You know, even Spyglass in their official, whatever you call it, where their official statement. Sorry, guys, it's been a long day. They couldn't even come up with an example. They were just accusing her of anti-Semitism, and nothing she said, nothing that has popped up speaks to that. I don't know, man. There's some shady. There's some shady shit going on. I don't know what it is, but there's clearly some shady ass shit that's going on. Anyways, guys, so I'm on the Hollywood Reporter's website. I don't think they were the first to announce that Melissa Barrera had been fired. I believe that was Deadline, but regardless, the post, her Instagram post that they're highlighting here is, and I'm going to read it. I'll go ahead and read it to you guys. Gaza is currently being treated like a concentration camp, she wrote in one post on Instagram stories. Cornering everyone together with nowhere to go, no electricity, no water. People have learned nothing from our histories. And just like our histories, people are still silently watching it all happen. This is genocide and ethnic cleansing. Now, I'm not here to get into all this as to what I believe and all that, because it's irrelevant. All I will say is that I disagree with war in general. And I disagree with innocent people suffering as a result of countries being at war with each other. So that's where I stand on that. And it seems like that's where she stands as well. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Anyways, a spokesperson for Spyglass, they put out an official statement, like I said, and what they said in their official statement was, we have zero tolerance for anti Semitism or the incitement of hate in any form, including false references to genocide, ethnic cleansing, Holocaust distortion, or anything that flagrantly crosses the line into hate speech. THR has reached out to a rep for Barrera, who has made dozens of posts about the war since Hamas invaded Israel on October 7th. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. Like, if you want to read this stuff, I'll post a link to it in the description. But this is just horrible, man. I'm a big fan of Scream 5. I'm a big fan of Scream 6. And the fact that they would do this, man, I don't know. Like, she was the main star of the movie, her and Jenna Ortega, and the story is centered around Melissa Barrera. She's essentially the final girl in the last two movies. I guess she was going to be the final girl in Scream 7. This is just fucked up on so many levels. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand why she got fired. And as for Jenna Ortega, I mean, what do they do from here? Like, where do they go? Do they just try and make another legacy sequel with Nev Campbell? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I wouldn't be interested in that. But it's not what I want. I was perfectly fine with Sydney's send off in Scream 5. And it did feel like a send off. It felt like a passing of the torch to Melissa Barrera. So I didn't feel like she was needed for Scream 6. I know a lot of people were bummed that she wasn't in it. But it's like Gail said in the movie, Sydney deserves her happy ending. I guess that's what she said. I can't remember. But yeah, I feel like Sydney doesn't have a place in this franchise anymore unless they want to, force her back in. I've made peace with that. But I don't know, man. This is just horrible. This is some bad, bad stuff. This sets a really bad precedent for movie studios and talent relations. So basically, and let's not act like this has not been a thing in the past. On a much smaller level, I feel like, the Gina Carano situation from a few years ago when she was let go by Disney for, making transphobic comments that were considered transphobic, and comments that were considered to be anti-Semitic. And I'm not going to get into all that, but obviously the allegations were far worse for her, and there was actual proof of her saying some stuff that was pretty distasteful. I personally didn't think she should have been canceled, but that's just me. Feel free to disagree. I don't care. Whatever. I'm not here for political arguments and all that. You're not going to say anything that's going to change my mind. I'm not going to say anything that's going to change yours. So let's just keep it at that. I just think canceling people for their opinions is fucked up. I think firing people for opinions is fucked up. In the end, I think Melissa Barrera will be just fine. Back to her, I think she's going to be just fine. And Jenna Ortega certainly does not need the Scream franchise at this point. I think they needed her. So, so yeah, guys, I just wanted to make this video talking about this stuff because it's it's got me pretty fired up. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pissed off. Like, I've calmed down some now, but when this news first dropped yesterday evening, my time, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are they doing? Where did she say something that was so horrible that they felt was grounds to fire her? I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, guys. I'm repeating myself so much. This is just not a good look for Spyglass. Spyglass is fucking stupid, man. And they already kind of proved their stupidity and, how thuggish they are, with how they didn't even want to pay Nev for Scream 6. And again, I'm sitting here saying again, Scream 6 didn't need Nev Campbell. We didn't need Nev. We didn't need her for Scream 6. But it's wrong how they handled the situation. Like, I wasn't mad at it, but it was still wrong how they handled it. It was bad business. That was a situation of bad business. This situation with Melissa Barrera is a situation of just bad faith. Like, this is just fucked up. I keep saying that. And it is. It's immoral. Like, what this is, that's the word I was looking for. It's immoral what they're doing to Melissa Barrera. Again, I don't give a shit who she supports. I don't care which dog in the fight she has. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know some of you are pro-Israel. Some of you are pro-Palestine. I don't give a fuck. All right? I don't care about politics with this stuff. This ain't politics. This is just people, innocent fucking people dying. That's what I see. That is what I see. Who's right, who's wrong, who's more right, who's more wrong. Both sides are wrong. All right? Both sides are fucking wrong. And to some extent. Who's more wrong, who's more right, I don't fucking know. And I don't care to have that discussion with anybody. Anyways. Just tired of innocent people fucking dying. But anyways, guys, I don't know what else I have to add to this. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting fired up. I want to fucking throw something. It just really sucks, guys. I thought, I don't know. Fuck it. Whatever. I'm done, guys. If y'all like this video, like, share, and subscribe. I feel weird even asking y'all to do that at the end of this video. I'm pissed. I am legitimately angry right now. And I'm just trying to stay calm and not lose my cool on camera. Even though I kind of did. And I'm sorry for that. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. If you like this video, like I said, like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.